We are a group of individuals that are known for humility in our actions, unity in our endeavors, relentless in pursuing our goals, all while living a life of gratitude. All that we are, all that we have been given is a gift. Our able bodies, our relationships, our work, and our very life is something to hold with intention, purpose, and gratefulness. We are Burg.
I am Jessica.
I'm Angel Diaz.
My name's Tara.
My name's Stephanie Selby.
My name is Joel Friedman.
My name is Marissa.
My name is Ashley Myers.
And I've been at Burg for 2 years, almost.
I've been at Burg for the last 5 months.
1 year since they opened.
Been at Burg about a year now, since October.
I've been at Burg about 2.5 years.
I've been at Burg. I started in December of 2015.
I think I would probably be a prowler. Cause they're fucking terrible.
Bark, bark, bark.
They're bark, bark. Cause they're terrible. You can put as much weight on as you want. You can go as light as you want, and it still kicks your butt every single time you do it.
That's all the bike. It's an instrument that gets a lot of you, and it's pretty helpful, both upper body and lower body, and people hate it so much, but it's so good at the same time.
A barbell. I mean, barbell is like the most fun thing. You can do so much stuff with it, so yeah, definitely a barbell. I
would get whatever Kyle's lifting just to give him a hard time.
Probably a jump rope because it dominates me every time.
I feel like I would want to be a barbell just because it's just, everybody loves the barbell. And I love the barbell.
I had a friend at work who did CrossFit, and we both kind of moved down here at the same time, and she found Burg and was like constantly harassing me. Shout out to Carrie. Constantly harassing me, like, oh, you should try it. I'm like, I'm gonna die if I go. Like, I can't do it. Like, I'm not strong, I'm not in shape, like, no. And then finally I got so tired of her bugging me about it that I'm like, fine, I'll go. And then our first class was handstand push-ups. And I almost died, but it was perfect, and I fell in love after my first class.
Well, at the very beginning, I was hesitant to even try it. I was against it. My background as an athlete comes way back as a teenager. My dad used to run track and field, and I used to run a lot. But then in college, I did table tennis. I switched a lot on that area. I got a scholarship, and I was pretty into athleticism. And it's like, CrossFit seemed kind of weird until I met someone that was actually like into it and love it. It's like, okay, so let's try it. Let's give it a try. And I'm here. I'm loving it. I'm liking it. So I'm gonna stay.
Well, I did stumble on one of the CrossFit games a couple years ago, and I have some family members who did some CrossFit competitions themselves, and so I kind of had looked at it, but I always assumed that I was not fit enough to do CrossFit. So I thought I would go to a gym, a big box gym, and lose as much weight as I could so that I could be fit enough to do CrossFit. And it turns out that CrossFit is for everybody, and it's definitely for everybody. No matter what your physical limitations are, you can do CrossFit.
I wanted to try something that made me want to keep working out. So, you start something and you just don't want to keep doing it. So I wanted something that I actually look forward to going every single day. So, I wanted something that was programmed for me, so I don't have to take the guesswork out of it. So yeah, that's what I really liked about CrossFit is, you come in, community is really great, coaches, they teach you if you have no idea what you're doing, so that's really great. So if you have no idea what an overhead squat is, they'll help you.
I'd been trying to get on a health kick, and I'd been doing a lot of cardio, had made some progress, but had plateaued and realized I needed strength training. So I had heard about CrossFit in the past and figured I'd kind of check it out and see what it was about.
I had a really good friend. I met with her at a bar one day for lunch, and she had told me about how she had started CrossFit and that I should try it. And I was like, I don't really know. It kind of sounds intimidating. It feels like I would walk in and it would just be a bunch of people throwing weights around and all that stuff. And so she convinced me to come in and do a class with her. And I did, and that was in November of 2015, and I decided to sign up like within a few weeks, so.
The community, for sure. Just the friends that I've made, because we're all, you know, so I've never had friends as strong and as positive and as uplifting as the people at Burg are, because like I'll walk in like having a crappy day and 20 people come up to me like, hey, how are you? Are you doing okay? You know, like we genuinely lift each other up, and I've never had any kind of environment with friends like that.
The friendship, the people, the coaches, like you get there, I'm new in the area, I'm only been in the States 3 years, got there, and the coaches are just awesome. And people, you know, you get to meet new people, you get, you know, you have your gym buddies and workout buddies, and all of a sudden you are doing extra stuff that you maybe not planning on to. And then they help you out, they identify what you are good at, and they push you to your limits, but they want you to stay healthy, they want you to stay without an injury. That's what I like the most, and they're pretty knowledgeable on what they do.
It's like a giant family atmosphere. You know, I'm in a town a little bit farther away from Sunbury, and I didn't know anybody when I came into Sunbury. And everybody welcomed me, and everybody cheers for everybody here, and it doesn't feel like a competition or anything like that. It's just it feels very family. Burg is like a giant family, I think.
Definitely the community. So I think that the coaches like really helped me. Like a lot of times, like when I walked into CrossFit my first time, it's really scary, like seeing all these like cool people lifting weights, and you're just like, I'm never gonna be able to do this, like. And so I like that Burg is like, no, you can do it. Like, you know, you're gonna get that muscle up eventually. You're gonna get that handstand push-up eventually, or the rope climb eventually. Like, so just like the confidence and like them telling you, like, you know, keep trying, you're gonna get it eventually. Because like I didn't believe in myself, but I got handstand push-ups recently. Couldn't even go to a handstand like a couple months ago, like at all. Like, so they just told you, you know, keep trying, and I've come a long way. I feel like, so that's really great.
My favorite thing about Burg has got to be the people. It's just such an encouraging and positive environment, and the people will make that happen.
My favorite thing about Burg is the community, the coaches, the people. It's really very different than any other kind of like gym experience.
I'm not gonna say. You can't make me say that. I'm not gonna say it.
I would say Nikki. Nikki can be a little bit of I would say me somehow in the workouts, but because she knows that you can do more, and she will expect you to do more. So and when I'm kind of slacking a little bit, she's like, come on, Angel, keep it up, Angel. And she started yelling at me like pretty loud. It's like, everybody's like, okay, Angel, you have to keep up. It's kind of fun too.
And Jeff, I think Jeff's my favorite coach. I think he, I like the dancing a lot during, you know, the wads. It makes it very entertaining. So he's like, keep going, and then he'll start doing the, what's that, the floss thing? I like that a lot. It's encouraging.
I was probably 40 pounds, yeah, well, now probably close to 50 pounds heavier than I am now when I first started. I've been doing nutrition with Burg Fuel. Now I can run, I can sling some weight above my head, and weights that I never thought I was going to be able to do.
Oh my gosh, it's like from 1 to 10. I was pretty lost when I started Burg. Nutrition wise, fitness wise, was like 0. So I compare myself how I used to be as an athlete before I started Burg and what I used to be and what I'm today. I'm pretty proud that I took that step in. Also, I stepped in with the nutrition and coaching too, and was pretty good, pretty amazing. And I'm still, you know, learning and building that a new step of my life, and wow, it's super good. I know I'm in a good spot right now, and I know I can do better. So.
Well, my mood has changed. I definitely have more energy, although I get up at 4:30 every morning to go to a 5:30 a.m. class, and then go to work. And I'm just generally a little bit more happier, and I feel better about myself. I'm doing things that I don't think I have any business really doing, and lifting weights and running and things that I couldn't have done a year ago. So overall, I just feel a lot better. I feel healthier. I know that I'm doing things that'll hopefully extend my life from here on out.
I think a lot. Like, so when I started Burg, I did the nutritional coaching because I think that was what I was missing a lot of, was like how to get my diet on check. Because, you know, I think a lot of people when they work out, like, I work out, I don't need to eat healthy, like, and that was me. So I got a reality check there when I went in there and started talking to nutritionists, and they're like, how much are you eating? I'm like, oh yeah, like half-pound chicken for lunch, like half-pound of this for dinner. Like, yeah, that's way too much. And I was like, oh, thought I was healthy, it was okay. So I definitely got a lot of understanding of food and timing, and like how that really helps like your CrossFit and like muscle building and all that, because that's what I'm trying to do, is build muscle. So
1,000%. My health has improved 1,000%. I have, through the exercise I've done, but also through Burg Fuel and the nutrition that I've gotten, I've been able to drop weight, increase muscle mass, you know, decrease body fat, and it's just overall, I look better, I feel better, people comment on it. It's been transformative.
Overall, like, my physical health is, so far I've lost 40 pounds doing nutrition coaching with Jen, and mental health wise, I think is the greatest improvement. Like, I have more confidence, I feel more secure in myself and more comfortable with myself, and that was something that I think was like the biggest struggle, was coming into this thinking like, I don't belong here. Like, I'm not the type of person that could fit into this type of lifestyle, and really like pulled me out of that, and like I'm a different person.
Just do it. Just do it. You know, you walk into a gym and there's all these strong, hot, sweaty people, and you're like, oh my God, what am I getting myself into? But I guarantee you, after that first class, you're gonna be hooked just like I was, and you're gonna be like, damn, this is where I'm supposed to be.
Don't hesitate, come in. The coaches will try to explain to you how to use your fitness level up to the most, not to try to make you get hurt. They will teach you step by step what it is, not just it's not something too bad or too difficult. People may have misunderstanding about what is CrossFit like, what is on the media, what people try to broadcast about CrossFit is like the bad stuff. So if you don't know what you're doing and you try to achieve stuff by yourself without the proper coaching, you get hurt, you do things bad. And that's what you won't find in Burg CrossFit. You have people that know what they're doing, they want you to do it correctly. So you will succeed as an athlete there.
I would say get enough gumption to walk through those doors, because if you can get yourself in through those doors, talking to members, talking to our awesome coaches, talking to our nutrition people, you'll get hooked. I think I fell in love with CrossFit after my first class, and I think anybody who kind of tries CrossFit will fall for it pretty quickly.
I would tell someone that anyone can do it, because I think that's what scares people. Like, that they walk in there the first day and they're like, I'm never going to be as awesome as these athletes or as strong as these athletes. I can't move a bar like that. Like, and I think that people need to understand that anyone can do it at any level. Like, there's people that are 300 pounds doing it. There's people that are, you know, like less than 100 pounds doing it. Like, really anyone can do it. I even got my mom into doing it. She was scared to go. Little 105-pound lady. And I was just like, you could do it. You're in your 50s. People are in here in their 70s doing it. Like, that's what's so great about it. You can be old, young, big, small, everyone can do it, and you can scale everything. Like you're saying, you're pregnant and you can still do it. Like, that's what's great. Like, you can do it at any stage of your life.
Just walk in the door. If you're thinking about it, just walk in the door. That's the absolute hardest part. Once you're in the door, they make it so easy for you, then you'll just get it done. As long as you show up, you'll see improvements.
Someone who's nervous to try CrossFit, I would say the best thing you could do is to try to step out of your comfort zone and just try it. I mean, just really keep an open mind and come in, and I think you're going to be really surprised.